really nice on this mold. Much better than Hoist. The black on the legs really meshes well with everything else.
Yeah.
I think this.
Hopefully, they're not just going to repaint some of the MPs and put those in the MPG line, because I don't like that he's smiling, but I still don't love it, but it's growing on me. I did have pre-order this one, didn't I?
You did. You'll like it. Kind of, and I don't know. The colors just remind me of a Happy Meal toy.
Yeah.
I don't know
Mary
why.
Ronald McDonald.
So you're just saying I'm the crazy one in the room.
Well, I would say that even if we weren't looking at this character. Okay.
Even though I love those platform heels. That alone might make me pick this up. Which I would totally be okay with. I'd love to see what they would pick for the 6th member of a monster team.
Oh, gosh, that would be so interesting. We're at TFCon and you see one, you always make sure to point it out. Bobby, don't you think this is so cool?
Yeah, I do that to get on your nerves.
It's a rabbit with a dinosaur head or something like that. I'm like, what? That makes absolutely no sense.
You can't just go saying that stuff and not expect me to actually want a rabbit with a dinosaur head.
Welcome back, Bot vs. Con fans. As always, I'm Bobby the Bot.
And I'm James the Con.
And we're back with another round of news. But before we jump into that, we want to thank everybody for spending the weekend with us to come and check out our hauls for May. Lots of fun. Had a lot of back and forth in the comments. Also, some people picked up some really good things in May. So looking forward to what happens in June as well. So with that, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our official sponsor, The Chosen Prime, where you can find, again, many of the figures that we'll be discussing, or you can put pre-orders in, or you can get anything for your toy fix. Also, shout out to our members. Really do appreciate you guys for helping us along this journey. Really helps with the content and stuff, as well as our subscribers. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. So if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It really does help us out, and it doesn't cost you anything. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the news.
All right, let's go and let's start talking about what was just announced. So these next few things were already leaked last time, but the official announcements came out via Takara Tomy on Amazon Japan. First thing is we've got Lift Ticket, MPG 10. What are your thoughts on Lift Ticket?
Two things. I'm going to pick it up, but and it's because I skipped out on the Hoist version, and actually I'll wait till the end. So I am picking this up. It looks fine. I like the colors on him better than Hoist, and depending on the price, it looks like it'll be okay mold.
Yeah, so the price on Amazon Japan, who knows how that's going to change, it's about $140. Not horrible, honestly. And I have to agree, these colors actually look really nice on this mold. Much better than Hoist. The black on the legs really meshes well with everything else. Yeah. I think this looks really good. Yeah. And it also looks good in all mode. How it says Wrecker on the side and whatnot. I think this is a winner, surprisingly.
Yeah. I can't argue. It looks good. I have a blue version from X-Transbot, so it'll be nice to have this version.
Yeah, and it does come with a good amount of accessories. Mm-hmm. Moving on to DK2 Guard. If anybody in the comments knows where that name comes from, please let us know. I'm sure I should have looked it up beforehand, but I didn't. He'll be about $112, and I like the deco on the legs, and it looks fine. It's just, I don't really like this mold. That's like really wide to really like wide shoulders to a really skinny waist, but it not in the good way. If that makes, I know that doesn't really make sense, but that's what I see.
Well, and this again, this is a very old mold right here. So, I was curious about the price. I'm glad they didn't jack the price really high up on this. I'm debating on this one, and the only reason is because I know X-Transbots is coming out with their Ironhide and Ratchet, and they'll probably do 12 different repaints. And if that's a good mold, I think I would like it better than this one. But I still might pick this up. I don't know yet. The thing that, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say you have a problem with waiting, so you might pick this up first.
That's exactly what it is. And then also, even though these are called MPGs, I'm not really excited because these are just repaints of MPs. So hopefully they're not just going to repaint some of the MPs and put those in the MPG line, because then of course they will have the size of Masterpiece, but we're not really getting new characters, or I shouldn't say characters, new molds under the new line.
I think we will get new molds. This is just a way for them to make money to make those new molds. And here it is, an alt mode. Again, looks fine. I'm not a big fan of the windows. The front's really red and the back's black, unless maybe it has curtains over it. Maybe that's what you can say.
There you go.
But he comes with a lot of good accessories. So I think this is a good figure. But like I said last time, I think I'm going to wait. If the X-Transbot one is even good enough and it's cheap enough to get the black version. I might not be. Especially for you, you're going to get the fans toys, Ironhide and Ratchet. Then you can get the alternate colors in X-Transbots. I think that's pretty cool. Both of these figures are set to be released on February 22nd of 2025.
Well, that's good because it gives me some time to... Hopefully we'll see what X-Transbots comes out with. Maybe Fans Toys will have theirs out around the same time.
And you never know. X-Transbots might just be like, okay, put the black one out first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get it out first. So let's keep it moving to another leaked but not leaked thing. And we have the Takara Dramatic Series, Capture Series Autobot set. This will be $85 and it'll be released November of 2024.
Wow. I'm probably going to pass on this.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it. You passed on the other one. I like this one better than the Decepticon one just because there's at least one unique repaint. Teletran one didn't look anything like this. It actually looked, honestly, really boring, in my opinion. Even though it was supposed to be this character, they just painted him all in yellow. Budget constraints, I get it. But that sparks my interest a little bit more than 3 of relatively same colored figures, but I'm still not going to pick it up. But I thought you would pick this up just for this.
Well, that came with the arc.
Oh, it did? Oh, never mind. I thought this was a whole new thing.
No, it came with the arc. So, yeah, it's not moving me.
Enough.
Not at all.
Yeah. Moving on, we've got Blocky's teasers. So it looks like they're going to be making a Ultra Magnus, Soundwave, Shockwave, Tarn, Prowl, and Snarl. Is that Snarl?
Yes.
Okay, I always get their names mixed up, so that's pretty cool.
These things are... I'm seeing... And I look at one version, and I think they have multiple versions of Optimus Prime, or at least some of the pictures I'm seeing.
They have like a little one and a bigger one, and yeah.
And they're looking really good. I don't think I'm going to dive into them, but they look fun. Yeah, honestly. And I don't know how much they cost, but I don't know, a slow month, and if they're cheap enough, I could see myself grabbing a few.
Oh, great!
Not going to
Legends collector, and now you're going to be a Blockies collector.
No, I'm not really going to do it. It just sounded good.
And next we have the Akai, ACHAI, if you guys want to look it up, kit for the Studio Series Transformers Bumblebee Shockwave to give him bicep swivels. So it's sad that we would need to buy a whole separate kit for a Hasbro figure just to give him a basic point of articulation. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Oh, I thought I saw this.
This isn't going to push me over. If anything, this is going to make me not get it, because that's going to turn this figure from a $35 figure to a $55 figure. And even if you got it on sale like you for $17, then it's $40.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were gonna,
I don't like the figure enough. It was just it's neat looking, but not enough for me to get it. Now, if you would have told me it was $17, which you did not tell me, you just said it was on sale, I would have probably told you to pick it up for me. But that sale passed.
It did. I'm sorry. I actually went to go look at some stuff, and I was, oh wait, this is full price. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you a picture of it.
I think we'll be talking about that in a little bit.
Okay. I think this is cool. I wasn't as bothered, and probably because I didn't know if I was going to keep it or not. I guess I will for what I paid for it. I don't think I'll be purchasing these because I just don't care about the figure enough to do that.
Yeah, I would agree. So I'll just
but
keep
whoever does, I can see them getting this. It's great.
Yeah. Next, we've got Lucky Cat MVP 01 Atlas, which is a DLX. So, 3.0 has their DLX figures that we saw. So this scales with them. It's 28 centimeters tall. It's supposed to be out in the fourth quarter of 2024. So it comes with a lot of accessories, which are actually really cool. And there's the alt mode, which again is pretty cool. I always liked the Rise of the Beast alt mode. I think it's interesting. But I feel like we've seen this figure like 20 times.
We have. There's been so many iterations of this figure.
So I wonder if it's printing money or if the market's getting oversaturated at this point.
I lose track of them. And honestly, I have not one.
Yeah. I have one KO, but that's about it. Go watch our May hauls. So, but again, if somebody collects the sideshow ones, it would be cool to add a transforming figure to their mix.
Yeah. It just looks like that one always looks like it has eyebrows.
Something that might not have eyebrows is FansMaker Diata. So this is a new company. It's kind of reminding me of Fans Project, honestly. But they said this is a mysterious machine with transformation and split functions. I don't think this is Transformers. I think this is totally Diaclone.
It looks Diaclone to me as well. I'm very curious, though.
Yeah, so we'll see. It's really cool. If it has third-party Transformer pricing, might be in if it looks good. But if it has Diaclone pricing, I'll be out.
Yeah, I was. I don't know what the Diaclone sets are called, but the latest big one, I was just like, oh, that looks good. Maybe.
Now I didn't put it in here, but have you seen the sword that comes with it? It was just shown off. No,
I did not.
It's like 2 feet long, and the hilt of the sword is a jet, so it could fly around as a sword. It's actually kind of cool. I'll see if I can put a picture in. But with that said, let's move on to some updates, and we have a lot of Legacy and Hasbro updates and whatnot. So let's start off with this, and we got Transformers 1 Prime Changers. So we already saw this, Bumblebee. You liked it. You said you're going to pick it up. You still picking it up?
I didn't say I was picking it up. I said that it doesn't look bad. And seeing it again, it still doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it doesn't. I would be... Oh, Bumblebee. If I liked Bumblebee and I was a kid, I'd probably like this.
The front looks like Spawn for some reason.
Spawn?
The clown on Spawn? No, what is it?
Oh, Violator.
Yes.
The clown. Okay, I was like, that does not look like Spawn. What do you... But yeah, I see what you're saying. I think it looks good. I just wish the wheels were a different color, but I get it's supposed to be that weird, Cybertronian look. It just looks unfinished.
Yeah.
They also showed off Sentinel Prime, who, if I take the name off the character, I think this looks really nice, especially for one of their budget brands or mainline brands, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't like that he's smiling, but otherwise, it looks fine. I mean, again, it looks okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is a figure that I might pick up to give him a new name and have a new Autobot join the ranks, because I think this looks good. I don't know the price of these. I think they're $20, which is kind of steep. If these were $15, it'd definitely be bought. $20, I need to see it in person.
Yeah, it looks fine. I won't be picking it up, but it looks fine. The colors are fine as well, so.
Still looks like Dirge. So they showed the Missing Link Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. Some updates. So first is a styrofoam tray, which is neat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, the most exciting thing. Then they also showed off stickers.
6 stickers.
I really don't like these stickers that they put on here. I get why they're there. They just look so wrong to me personally.
It looks like somebody just cut the top off.
Yeah, and I get it because it's supposed to look like the original box art.
Mm-hmm.
But I would totally not put these on my figure.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And then they also showed off the card, which looks better than the Optimus one that was in pink for no reason. I think Bumblebee's maybe should have been yellow or something, but they still look really good. Oh, because it's supposed to be Cybertron, the Autobots. I get it. The red looks good then.
I'm here for it. I'm really excited to be getting these. Not as excited as I was, of course, to get the Prime, but now that I've handled the Prime and everything, I know what to expect a little bit more. So I'm excited about these.
I think if there were other characters, you'd be more excited.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm
if it was Soundwave or something like that. I think you'd be so much more excited. But these are made so they can print money.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in for them, and I know what to expect now, so it's a little bit different of a feeling. If they would have released these first before the Prime, I would have been like, yeah, I'll get them, and okay, can't wait for what else they come up with. But
well, you're still like that.
Yeah, but like when I got the Prime, I was just like, what's next?
Yeah. That was the second coming.
Yeah, and
literally,
they came out. They came out with these, and I was like, okay, let's hurry up.
When's Megatron coming out?
Yeah, let's hurry up and get these out so we can go to the next one. So.
All right, well, let's move on. So, Nanda on Yahoo Japan auction showed off a bunch of stuff, so he must have got him in new. And here's Springer. I think it's accurately transformed because I think the last few times we saw the helicopter with the shoulder pieces up, so it looks a lot better with them being back. What are your thoughts on this figure?
It's growing on me. I still don't love it, but it's growing on me. This is clearly the best pictures we've seen in all three modes to me, and it looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. I'm still not a fan of that like glow in the dark plastic that I keep calling it on the thighs and the hands. Something about it looks cheap, I want to say. I also don't like the shoulders, how they're tilted. I know that's more in line with what he looked like in the animation, but it just looks mistransformed to me. I don't know, yeah, exactly. It just looks wrong. But again, I understand why it's like that, and I'm very happy for everybody that wants it. It's just not for me. I would go find the Siege version if I wanted another Springer.
Yeah.
Which I still want that blue Springer that Make Toys, not Make Toys, MMC showed off for TFCon.
Yes. I'm waiting on that too.
Let's keep it going. And he also showed off Cannonball from the Star Raiders line. And it looks good. I mean, I'm kind of sick of this mold, but it looks good.
Yeah, we do have a few of those.
I have a lot of this one.
Yeah.
More than like any other legacy mold.
I think I have 3, is it?
No. I have 1, 2. I have 3. Did you get Skids? No, I have 4, including the black version.
Yeah.
I found the black version for $7.99.
Yeah, I don't remember if I have the black. I do have Skids. I'm looking at Skids now.
So then you have 4, if you have Skids.
Did I get the black version?
Because I didn't get Skids.
I don't remember getting the black version, or if I did or not. Oh.
No, it doesn't matter. Anyways, the point being, we have a lot of them. While Bobby's going to take inventory. I really do like that skull decal on the side. I think it looks really nice. I just wish it had more. Like I think he had dancing skeletons on his original mold, and I think that would have been cool. But it looks good. I'm glad we're getting him.
Yeah. I do have the black one. So this will be number 4, I think, for me.
Well, 5. Because you got Crosscut and Medics.
Oh, I forgot about Crosscut. I don't even know where he's at.
And Medics, so that's 4. And then if you count the customizing class Red Alert, That's 5, so this would technically be your 6th version.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. They also showed off Lockdown. It looks better in these pictures, but it doesn't fit Lockdown. He needs to have longer legs. He'll probably stay in car mode because I do think that car mode is cool and interesting. I'll take off the exhaust pipes because those don't make sense to me for Lockdown, and just sit next to the superior Rise of the Fallen Lockdown.
Yeah, I did have pre-order this one, didn't I?
You did. You'll like it.
Will I?
You will. And then when X-Transbots repaints their Runabout and Runamuck as Lockdown, you'll like that too.
Those, I mean, as long as it's more like Runamuck instead of Runabout. But
definitely. I don't want a hole in the chest.
Yeah.
They also showed off Smallfoot. Now, I said I hated this figure in the past, but these pictures with the lighting and stuff doesn't look that bad. The pink is much paler and actually goes with the more muted red. I don't know what was going on with the other ones. Maybe they increased the saturation, but this looks a lot better, so I might be in on this set again, especially since I want a blue or black Cosmos. I don't remember which color it is. I remember somebody in the comments, I think they said it's the black one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I might put up with it to get that figure.
I don't know. I still look like ponytails to me. But it's okay. It's probably my least favorite of repaints that we've seen recently.
Yeah, I would say so too. Kind of, I don't know. The colors just remind me of a Happy Meal toy.
Yeah.
I don't know
why.
Ronald
McDonald.
Right? He would be, or she would be rolling up to go have a hamburger with him in the commercial. But they also showed off Treads, GoBot Treads, the other part of the 3-pack. And this one looks better than Smallfoot. But it still looks kind of boring. Just because it's all one color. I get it's accurate to what it looks like, but that doesn't mean it's not boring. So I like that it has the little black throughout the arms and the torso. I just wish it had, or maybe it's silver, gunmetal, whatever. I just wish it had more of that somehow throughout it.
Yeah, it looks fine. I thought this was a decent mode for Warpath, and so I don't know. Right now I'm I guess 33% in, 33% out. I need to see what this third figure is going to look like.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where this even comes up. This might be like the Hasbro Pulse exclusive or something. No, that was going to be Dino King.
Oh, God.
So who knows where this is going to go. I know you're going to get that Dino King. And then, so Takara Tomy showed off their listings for June. First, we've got Wheeljack. What are your thoughts on Wheeljack?
This is exactly why I'm covering my eyes, because I'm so tired of this thing.
So this already came out, but here's the Japanese release, which is the same. I will give Hasbro Hashtag credit that TV Pablo is faded very well. Like, it's supposed to be an old van, and they did a good job on that. But that's, the van mode doesn't look bad at all. It's the bot mode that suffers because they put so much work into the van mode, in my opinion.
Just don't call it Wheeljack, and I think, I'm so over this figure, this character thing.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Let's move on to the new movie. We've got Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. And the figure doesn't look horrible, honestly. It has some good articulation. The alt mode looks screen accurate, but it's this gray color that keeps throwing me off. Like, it's a light brown. And I don't understand it. Maybe it's that color in the movie, and I don't remember it being this brown, tan, whatever you want to call it, but it's really throwing me off. It looks like the yellowed grays that we've seen. Am I the only one that sees that, Bobby?
I actually like it.
Even with that color?
I like it with this color. Because I don't like the alt mode, it makes it makes it look better to me.
So you're just saying I'm the crazy one in the room.
Well, I would say that even if we weren't looking at this character, but I like it. It's like he looks like he's not Optimus Prime. Like he doesn't look like he has, all the sheen and the color and like he's gonna get upgraded to that. So
but this is Optimus Prime. This isn't Orion Pax.
This is like what I'm thinking about. Oh damn! And I just saw the Matrix too. That throws all that out the window. There. This I don't know. It still looks different. So maybe it's Cybertron. So it's Cybertronian Prime. Oops. Before he got to Earth and got shiny. Let's put it that way. But okay. I don't know. It's because the red is also not a bright red.
Everything's muted. It looks like the red and the blue.
Yeah, so it looks like it goes better together to me. I don't know. It looks fine to me.
Okay, I still would like that another silver, but it doesn't really matter because I wouldn't be picking this figure up one way or the other. Next, we've got Sideburn, which we've talked about to death, with that Gonzo nose.
Yeah, gosh, that's all I see is Gonzo. Yeah, I'm not picking this up.
Yeah, me neither. We also got the other blue guy and Cybertron Hotshot.
With the
with the weird arms. Yeah, I try not to look at that. What I did want to say is cool is that you could actually plug in the Cybertron key into him instead of it being like a peg that you put it on, and then it has the fake gimmick where the wings come out instead of it being spring-loaded because Hasbro doesn't do gimmicks anymore. So I think that's pretty cool.
I just noticed that, yeah. So they just turn.
I mean, it's better than them not being there.
Very true, like point blank. Yeah, jeez. Kids today miss out on so much that we enjoyed.
Oh yeah, gimmicks were fun.
Yeah,
maybe they'll bring them back one day.
That's called custom.
Lastly, we have movie studio series Brawl. Not studio series, movie masterpiece Brawl. Excuse me.
Yeah.
The part of the blast effects seem really cool in this.
Yeah, I like the alt mode. Again, typically with the movie figures, I love the alt modes. It's the bot modes that I can't really get down with. I don't like the faces of and that's pretty much what does it for me. But I don't know. Sometimes I see this and it looks blue to me, and like some of the pictures I've seen,
it's the splatters of black are blue tinted. It looks like.
Okay.
I think that's what you see.
Because this one, I'm always like, oh, what figure is that? And then I'm like, oh, it's the same thing. But yeah, the alt mode looks great. I think there's a lot of excitement behind this figure. I've seen some positive reviews, or not reviews, but comments about this.
I think it looks good for what it is. Not my cup of Energon, but I do think this looks good. If I was a movie collector, I'd be getting this and then putting it next to that US priced almost $400 Megatron that's coming out from New Age. So,
God, yeah.
Anyways, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Target, Optimus Prime, and Autobot Bullseye, and these are via Vacama disc via TFW 2005. I love that name. First of all, if Vacama disc is watching, peace to you, Bionicle brother. What do you think about this figure?
I like this. I like the colors on this Prime, and I've said this from the beginning. I'm in on this. I think it looks like like a Warlord Prime or something like that. Like,
oh, it's definitely a Warlord Corporate Prime. So just as a bit of disclaimer, I believe that sword does not come with this figure, and the big gun thing is from the DNA set. So those do not come with it. Yeah, I mean, Corporate Overlord Prime, I think this looks fine. Corpotron, maybe that's what you could call him or something. Corpobot.
I'm gonna call him Tarjay.
And that's too nice. Corporal Overlord, you know, he doesn't let other bots get the parts they need.
Yeah, who knows? I think it looks good. The trailer, you know, takes away from that, of course. What's funny is I actually saw one of these over the weekend, and I said,
"Oh, you did?"
Yeah, not the actual real life truck and trailer, and driving on the highway, and I was just like, "Ha! Look, I'll be getting that Transformer pretty soon."
But the trucks look nothing like this one.
No.
Yeah. But this still looks like a good set. I'll be happy to see it when you have it in hand.
I will too.
Next, we got 115 Utopia as the Beast Battle Mask for Tigerhawk YYW-48. Now this, again, I know you don't understand, but this would be necessary if I got Tigerhawk, just because that mask is so iconic for me. I don't really remember him from the TV show. I think he was in like 2 or 3 episodes, and he came in as like Transformer Jesus and like was super powerful. That's what I remember. But I think this looks really good, and it makes me want to pick this up and pick Tigerhawk up and repaint it as Razor Claw, the superior color. But then I'm going to do that, and then Hasbro's going to come out with one, and I'm going to waste a figure.
I think you should do it anyway.
Yeah, we'll see.
Now tell me, does it come with both of those masks?
No, I think the pink one is just the prototype that we looked at last time. Because if you remember, we looked at it and it was in that color.
Okay.
I think they're just showing like, okay, now we got it in color.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I'm assuming. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe they'll surprise us and you get a random flesh-colored pink mask in there.
And also now that I'm looking with it on with him in bot mode and it's on his arm, it doesn't look like it fits on his head. It looks like it's just kind of there. Did it look like that from what you remember?
The original one was like a complete mask that could come off and on, and it would come behind his head and tuck in.
Okay. Or is it me? Does it look
No, it's not you. I think that's the best way. The only way they could have put it on with this figure, because it's not meant to have one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I'm not excited for this, because I'd be mad if the way that looks. It doesn't look like it fits it. It looks like they just threw it on.
I think this is probably going to be $5 to $10, and that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, that's not that much. Next, we've got the Nakomake X-Cross 01 Megalon, the model kit size comparison. This is huge. I thought this thing was going to be like 4 to 5 inches tall, and it looks like it's 8 to 9 inches tall.
It looks good, and I think you said it looked like what's that game? Halo?
I think that was another figure we were talking about, but I do see that the Halo references. Yes.
Yeah. Tell you, I'm getting old, man. I don't remember stuff. Yeah, that's what it looks like. You know, the head, Megatron's head on a Halo character, and the treads on the feet, of course. But it does look good.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this looks cool. I don't buy model kits, but if I did, I'd be picking this up.
Yeah, I've thought about it, buying model kits, but haven't. So
pull the trigger yet? Well, yeah, maybe you can change that one of these days. Next, we've got Ming Motion showing off Gorgo from New Age Toys H63. Again, he looks like he's standing on boulders, but I think this figure looks really, really good. And I don't have the price to match, but I think it looks good.
It does. It looks really good. And I know I shared the Ming Motion video with you because it showed it in combined mode.
Yeah, I didn't add those pictures on purpose because I'm pretty sure he's just trying to get people riled up because there's no way for it to connect.
Yeah, so joke's going to be on you if it does, but yeah, that did make me actually send a message of, like, what? That's very interesting, but this looks great. I really, really like the way this looks. It looks amazing. So I'm looking forward to the repaint so I can grab this to go with my Legends Dinobots. Can't believe I'm saying that.
Yes, you need those SG ones. Next, we've got Big Firebird Toys Scarlet Princess. So they did show off different renders, but they were rather inappropriate angles. so I did not add them in. You could go find them if you want to look at them. I kind of like the direction where this thing's going. I just wish it was a different color than red.
Is it because it's too close to
Windblade?
Yeah. Okay.
Even though I love those platform heels, that alone might make me pick this up. But yeah, I think this looks okay. I really like the jet mode, though.
I do like the jet mode.
Yeah.
It's definitely very. Maybe I would like it if they weren't human colors. I know you've had a problem with that.
With the spider one.
Yeah. Again, if they were maybe silver or something like that, the skin tone, whatever. But I don't know, this alt mode is grown. It looks really cool.
Yeah. Hopefully it has white as like white as the skin tone, because then it's robot. I think that's fine for a robot skin color. But if they make it brown or beige or whatnot, I'm totally out. That's just that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I think I would probably be out as well.
But the alt mode's really cool. So
yeah, it is.
We'll see.
I want to see it in color.
Yeah, you and me both. And go look up the screenshots if you haven't seen them already.
I have not.
Unique Toys has shown off that they're coming out reissuing Orden, which I thought we already knew was coming out because it's been on pre-order in a lot of places for a while, but I guess they finally confirmed it for sure.
And this is the one you have, correct?
Yes, he's right there. I love him.
I am desperately wanting an Abominus as well.
As Computron?
Computron by far number one. Abominus a distant second, probably. I did put a pre-order in for this one. TFC, I've been waiting on, and I was late to the party, but I've been waiting probably a year or almost 2 years for them to release their Hunger, and they still haven't. So while I wait for that to come out and or Kang Toys to do it, I think I'm going to pick this up.
I think you have a better chance of finishing a Kang Toys Abominus before finishing a TFC Toys Abominus.
Yeah, so it's probably going to be.
Which I would totally be okay with. I'd love to see what they would pick for the 6th member of a monster team.
Oh, gosh, that would be so interesting. What the hands are going to turn into, what the feet are going to turn into.
That would be so cool. So I would be in. I would totally be in on that. But let's keep it going and talk about the Iacon 3D Labs. They're wrapping up the Sound Blaster chest for fans toys.
First thing I thought about when I saw this picture was school lunch. I mean, I just remember those trays with school lunch. These look really cool. I like the two different colors. It just amazes me how fast these companies come out with accessories and upgrades. I'm still waiting on the figure to get here, and I can already see there's things out there.
Well, this one makes sense because they probably had the same thing for Soundwave, just changed the color.
Yes, and I mean that's what I'm saying. It's just amazing that's where we're at. Where people are doing all these accessories for figures. I think it's really cool. I don't think I'll be getting either one of these. I didn't do anything with my Soundwave, so I don't know if I'll do anything with my Sound Blaster. But we shall see. Hopefully it gets here soon.
Yep. All right, let's talk about what's incoming. First thing is DNA Designs DK48 Gearmaster has been shipped. So if you guys are waiting on Apelink and don't want to wait for Hasbro's version, you should get it soon. And I think we both liked this upgrade set. It looked really cool. Just not for us.
Right. And DNA just, with this set, they added stuff. So, yeah, kudos to them.
Yeah, I think this looks really cool. Especially since they beat Hasbro to the punch.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Star Toys. this is what I said earlier was going to get you mad. This is a ST01 reissue with comparisons. So the darker colored tan is the new one. So they reissued it and made the tan, in my opinion, look better.
They did, and
it's more noticeable in tank mode.
It's wow. I mean, that's the color it should have been,
right? So,
oh wow. I'm not going to buy another one.
I don't blame you. But this is annoying for people like you that already purchased it. It's
very annoying because that is, much better. And I don't need. Well, let me not say that. I was gonna say I don't need a fourth Blitzwing, but I'll have a fourth Blitzwing eventually. Yeah, it looks so much better.
Yeah, the messed up thing is they should have called this like ST01C or something like that, or A or whatever, because if you're buying this on the secondary market, how do you know which one you're getting?
Yeah.
You won't. If you buy it from, a retailer, which one are you going to be getting? Which I think is kind of messed up, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe they'll add it, post-production.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But this was a great Blitzwing. So if you don't have it, I do recommend this one.
Let's get on with what's recently released. And the first thing is we got Transformers Authentics Wave 7 Alpha Megatron. And that was found via TFW boards member SD Testman. And the McFarlane Toys Page Punchers were found at UK Retail by TFW 2005 board member Admiral Prime.
Look at all this stuff on the shelf, first and foremost.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, I have not seen a store that stocked since I was a child.
Since Toys R Us, at least.
Before Toys R Us went out of business.
I think that's probably, if you take all the Walmarts and Targets that I go by looking for stuff, if you add them all up, that's what it would probably.
You probably wouldn't even get all this if you added up all the things in the Bay Area.
Yeah. I don't see anything on there that's motivating me. The Page Punchers, I still don't really understand why.
If they were the Skybound comics, would you pick them up?
I don't understand what the use for them still is.
They're just a comic with a little figurine. Yeah. That's it. But if they were the Skybound G1, if it was Prime with Megatron's arm, would you pick it up?
I guess so. I guess, it would be cool if I went to buy the comic and it had it with it. Cool. Yeah, I guess I would, but so is that a comic that they come with then?
They come with the comic. Yeah, these are the IDW comics, and then it comes with 2 figures.
Okay. Then I take that back. Yeah, I would get that. I thought it was just the figures by itself.
No. There's a physical comic in there.
Okay.
I think you would pick them up if they were the Skybound comic.
I would. Yeah. Definitely. And be looking for all of them.
Yes. Next, you've got Legacy Silverbolt. So this was spotted in Atlanta, Georgia by Bobby the Bot of Bot vs. Con.
That picture looks very familiar.
Yeah. So did you pick this up?
No.
It's your favorite Silverbolt, though.
I was asking you if you wanted it.
And then you told me it was full price.
Yeah, it's funny because I was actually kind of excited to see it, and I've seen it before, but I know you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
I haven't seen any of I haven't seen the Voyager animated Optimus, or which one? Who was his wave mate?
The pirate.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of those in stores.
Yeah, and it's crazy that you say that because I still think that we don't see a lot here, but clearly we see more than you see. So, But yeah, so I've seen this before, and I thought that this might still be on sale, so that's why I asked you about if you wanted it, because I didn't think you would want it at full price when I saw it before.
I'm not trying to be mean, even though everybody says I'm mean. I think this is going to be on sale on Target. I mean, the Tarantulas was on sale for like $9.59, and that was a good figure. Not saying this isn't a good figure, I don't know, but like, so I think this is going to be on sale if I wait through Amazon or whatever.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't mind getting it because I have all the other Beast Wars figures. I just don't want to spend $35 for them.
Yeah, I mean, and like always, I'll keep my eye out for it. But this is, yeah, I can't with this one. I mean, there's others that I said I wasn't gonna get, but I actually do not like the way this looks. You know, like others, they looked okay or looked, you know, the price just was like, oh, that's too much. I'm not paying that. I don't even like the way this looks. So if this was on sale for $17, I still wouldn't get it for myself.
I was gonna say you're at least picking one up for me. I've always liked his Batman face. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, like I just thought this when I saw him on the cartoon, I was like, this is so stupid. I was so disappointed. So yeah, I just don't get it. But this is, you know, the line you talk about all the time that you love. So yeah, if I you talk about how much you love Fusors.
I like a few of them. Well, I mean, they're cool. It's unique, but it's not my favorite thing.
Whenever we're at TFCon and you see one, you always make sure to point it out. Bobby, don't you think this is so cool?
Yeah, I do that to get on your nerves.
It's a rabbit with a dinosaur head or something like that. I'm like, what? That makes absolutely no sense.
You can't just go saying that stuff and not expect me to actually want a rabbit with a dinosaur head. So, I'm looking at you, Hasbro. Make a new Fusor that's a rabbit with a dinosaur head, because I would pick that up. Let's keep it going. Finally, Acoustic Blaster has been sighted in the US. These pictures are via Toy Dojo, but it'll be coming to the Chosen Prime very, very soon. Very cool stuff. I was thinking about picking it up, but I'll probably be skipping on it just because I already have a Sound Blaster. I just want that Rat Bat.
Yeah, and I think it is in stock at Chosen Prime.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I thought I looked and it wasn't.
Yeah. So, yeah, that Rat Bat. I'm just waiting.
Patiently?
Yeah, patiently. Yeah.
That's what you call it, but not really patiently.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe I'll crack and pick this up, but I think it looks really good. And I like that you have the option of the toy or the toon version, and you can mix and match. And it comes with Rat Bat.
And you love Rat Bat.
I do love Rat Bat. I mean, I got the original one. Oh, God. More than a decade ago. Maybe it's time to upgrade. I'm not like you that just bought the Hasbro one and is buying this now.
Yeah, I did buy the...
You bought it, like, I think at the last TFCon, or was it the one before that?
The one before.
Orlando.
Was it Orlando?
I thought it was LA.
It wasn't this one.
Okay, then it had to be Orlando then. But, yeah.
God, I don't remember when I got it.
We'll see. It might be my first Fans Toys, even though it's not Fans Toys. So I'm going to say it's not. That's what I'm going to go with if I pick it up.
Yeah, this Fans Toys. I think you would like it. The sound wave was really good. So
how's the transformation?
It's fun.
And does it have an ab crunch? You never told me.
God, I don't remember.
Oh my God. Like, I ask him for one simple favor and he doesn't do it. So
yeah, I guess that's gonna be what you want. Is every figure I get, I'll just see if it has an ab crunch for you.
Exactly. You know, that's why I like that animated Bumblebee so much. So, all right, that's everything we have for you today. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, but most importantly, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. We're at 1730 at the time of recording this. If we reach 1750, we're going to show off our collections. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yes, as always, till all debates are won, I got to get to filming.